The fun part
I
about
should
me
be over there
questing
getting good
really far
experience.
is I brought shears, so I could just shear every sheep I see.
Ooh.
And I'm trying to see
We
how
don't really
many.
have gear that we need to be enchanting yet, so I don't really know why I'm gaining
Oh, we have enough
XP for
diamonds to make us both full
it.
diamond now,
Ooh,
so we
we
can
should
start
do
gaming.
that. We should do that and put them on an armor stand and wait for netherite.
Are we trying to ignore Aurora? Am I in out of
Bro, are you saying something?
She was yapping about how she's gonna shear all the sheep on her way home.
Yeah.
Why? What do you need wool for?
I'm
Probably
gonna make
glass
beds.
mining.
I was gonna say I was gonna get some netherite for you guys, but
I will pay you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was focused on everything else I was saying.
okay. If you guys have some wool, I could buy from you.
Got a
Yes,
bit.
ma'am. We have a little bit,
Not
not a
much
lot.
though.
Netherite
Ooh,
scrap.
I have an idea. What happens if we
We
choose
also have
like?
the Guster banner pattern.
I have an
We
idea.
do.
What if we choose
We have
directions? Like,
Or what?
like,
I don't know.
Choose
like
west.
north. Yeah, exactly. Like one
Wait,
of
west.
us.
Wait, what are we picking?
Like it. Like we pick like directions, and like those are the different areas. Like one person north. I mean, maybe multiple people or one
We
person.
already have our homes built.
Right, I
Yeah,
know.
most of us already have houses.
Right, but if it's infinite, then like
We're
like
not moving.
I'm not saying that, but eventually you're gonna run out of stuff in your area. So I'm just saying, for each other, we don't get in each other's way.
Thank
Nah.
Yeah, we
you,
also live like
Because, like,
me and Kale
Oh,
also
wait.
live like a couple
Okay, that's
thousand
fine.
blocks away from everybody else, so we don't have to worry about that.
Whopper, Whopper. Take
So they're not paying any attention. Heaven is not the Burger King commercial.
I suppose not.
Kevin is not the Burger King.
I am.
You're like, I suppose not. Like you're a dignified gentleman.
Okay, no. You should hear what he said about the. You should hear the word he used to describe the soup at Olive Garden.
Glorious.
But it is.
Kevin took a bite of soup and was like, "Oh, it's glorious."
But it was.
Dude, Olive Garden is so good though.
Yeah, it's a proper
But
description.
why would you say glorious?
Because it's glorious.
Glorious is like a little bit of hyperbole, but like we also had Gael as our server, which made it even better. And we got a free dessert.
Bro, when you have Gael as your server, and he's like getting your cheese, do you just never say when?
Josh fucking did that. It was so funny.
Of course he did.
No, we were like sitting, and Gael was like doing the cheese, and Josh was like, "So what's the most somebody's done?" And then Gael went 6, and Josh was like, "Stop."
Uh-huh.
Josh realized in that moment he could not handle 6 blocks of cheese.
Yikes.
Poor little
He
lactose
realized
intolerant
he
Josh.
wasn't beating a record anytime soon.
Yeah, poor Josh. That's what he gets for not being able to tolerate milk. What a
I
loser.
fucking love that kid.
Dang.
When you enchant diamond gear and then turn it netherite, it keeps its enchantments, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
That's
yeah.
good.
I was just gullibling Chris with that.
Yeah, I figured. I could tell. But I just wanted to make sure. Chris is pretty easy to bait. But Kevin is
Him and
also very easy to bait.
Um,
What are
where
you
do want me
talking
to use the
about?
weekend?
What?
Kevin, I could probably convince you that I put a sign on your ceiling that said gullible.
No, that's literally the most common joke ever.
Yeah, and it's funny because you would still fall for it.
I would not.
Kevin, I have the best idea.
What?
If we're doing Discord D&D, we can call it that, but we just call it Triple D, the Gaggle and their Triple D.
The D&D.
The
No.
D&D.
No.
The
The
D&D.
Gaggle takes a triple D.
The Gaggle and their Triple D.
No.
It's the Triple D series.
It could be a
triple
quadruple
D
D because
series.
Donovan's name starts with a D.
Oh my god. Wouldn't that be fun? We could
What?
make it a series. You could record our sessions.
He plans to.
Yeah,
That's why we're using
that
it through Roll20.
yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah, record sessions.
Exactly, Kevin. That's why we need a fun, catchy name for it, like Triple D, D&D. Discord D&D.
I feel like there are better names, but
Triple D&D.
Vega.
listen, I
I'm
understand.
listening. I'm listening so good right now. Triple D&D.
I understand, but no.
Kevin,
Compelling.
listen, Kevin. I think me and Kale and Donovan can all agree that triple D&D.
Frosted cereal doesn't taste as good as I remember.
Right, kind of tastes like sugar. You know,
I know, but it used to taste
pretty
more
good.
sugar.
maybe it's just because you stopped eating so much sugar because you're like, oh, I'm all about I'm really all about the diet sodas. Yeah, they're so good. They don't even taste weird. They're so good.
They don't taste weird.
Because diet
They taste
sodas is
bad.
totally more healthy for me. Because aspartame totally isn't worse than sugar.
Theoretically, it's better.
Yeah, but it's not though.
No, I should go on the surface.
Oh man, it's my first time holding diamond gear in this realm.
Really?
Hey,
Yeah, we're not wasting diamonds just to die with them.
Eh.
I mean, guaranteed, neither of us have died in lava yet, but Kale has died multiple times and just lost his stuff.
I was only like one time, but it would have lost a lot of things probably.
fair.
I did actually get back some of the stuff from that death, but not all of it.
You know, I actually just might make the reels entirely out of powered reels, because I'm actually
Make all the reels out of powered reels?
yeah, powered rails.
Reels?
Reels?
Like Instagram reels?
I love Instagram reels. I see so many car crashes.
Getting a lot of...
I don't love Instagram reels because I waste too much time on them.
Oh, yeah, Donovan. Right. Are you the one that fixed up my place?
Am I?
Did you have a bad place? Kevin, I still haven't seen your house.
I mean, it looks better now.
I don't have a house. Like I've said. Coco.
Bro said Coco.
Kevin, you live in a space with all of your stuff. That's your house.
No, this is
That's your
It's-
home.
it's still
I was gonna say, it's not a house, it's a home.
This is still a very much temporary space.
So what, are you gonna flatten it and build a mansion or something?
No.
Then stop making it temporary.
Well, it is. It's very much temporary.
And build a home. Build something that
Yeah.
not temporary.
Nah.
Bro, that's literally what the game is. You're supposed to like build.
I am building stuff, just not related to my house.
23
Bro's
copper
not
blocks.
building stuff.
Not gonna be enough.
Don't worry, I've got some more. I don't have enough to finish, but oh, that's grass. I thought that was a zombie. Oh, there's the zombie. Oh.
Do any of you have an XP farm?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I use it?
Why?
Because I'd like to get experience. Why wouldn't I want to use it?
Do you want a large chest full of bows?
No.
We've got a couple of those to spare.
If you take the bows, you can use it.
I don't see...
If you take all of our bows, you can have it.
Well, not all of them. If you take all of the bows that are in the chest that the hoppers lead to, then yes.
I don't know what you're gonna do with all those bows, but you know.
After I'm done building this railroad system, I think I'm just gonna, whenever you're on, just kind of be the camera guy for you guys, just to see
Why?
Because, you know, they can only view
You're not
me.
your skin.
You could build a house.
No, I mean, look, I want others to actually view what you guys are doing, you know? Because whatever you guys are doing must be more interesting, because I'm, like...
7 stacks of copper.
Why
All right.
Why do you need that much copper?
Because
We love copper. If you
Copper's
saw our
cool.
house, you know we love copper.
Yeah, they're great. It's a great accent block.
I know. I built a countertop out of it. There's a table upstairs. The entirety of our roof.
Yeah.
All right.
I use copper a lot. I'm gonna need more of it.
What happened to all my redstone? Huh, that's weird.
You
I ate
use
it
it
all.
to make powered rails.
No, I know, but it's gone. No, I
And
have...
no, you should not just be using all powered rails. That's gonna be very hard on your iron. Or very hard on your gold.
Correct.
You're gonna need a mix. You need less powered rails than you need normal rails.
Well, if I have more gold than iron, then I need to use up that gold.
That doesn't, Kevin. That's very inefficient.
Very.
You're using more of a resource you have limited of.
I mean,
You can't get
You're
gold
not-
as easily as you can iron.
You're not
Well,
gonna have more gold than iron if you build all powered rails.
personally, I've actually hold on.
All that Kevin finds is gold and diamonds.
Recently, I've been only been finding more gold than actual iron. So, ironically, because I followed your advice and dug up higher. I was listening to this audiobook, right, about Dungeons and Dragons.
Nerd audiobook.
Because I wanted to write a thing for Dungeons and Dragons.
Crazy.
And, like, it got
Crazy
to
has crazy ones.
it got to the part about the Satanic Panic.
The Satanic Panic.
Yeah. And that era was crazy. I mean, I've heard about it before, but like, it's a lot more wild than I thought it was. Like,
Never heard of it.
What is? I wasn't listening. I was reading something.
the
Sorry.
Satanic Panic, you know, for Dungeons and Dragons.
Satanic.
I've never heard of that.
Like the thought that people who played Dungeons and Dragons were like worshiping the devil, or like it was
Yeah,
Probably-
it was.
I could have guessed that something called the Satanic Panic would have been bad.
Yeah, and it was originally because, like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I know it, it doesn't make any sense, but the more I heard about it, the less sense it made. And it was,
Donovan, can we get another blast furnace?
You know, we could make something.
No, like, for real, it said, like, when criminals were showing up on the news, they would mention that they played Dungeons and Dragons alongside, like, being a drug addict. It's
Well, they're saying all of their interests, you know?
it's
It's cool to like it, you know, it's cool. Kevin, do you have any copper we could buy?
no,
Theoretically.
I never collect any copper ever.
So that means we can go to his house and mine all of his copper.
Oh, by the way, one of our beehives might not have any more bees in it.
Why?
What happened to all the
When
bees?
when I was gardening, one of the bees decided to be in front of my fist. And then they all stung me, and I went inside, and they died.
Crazy.
It was one of these ones. I'm not sure which one.
I really want to give up on this. You want...
Don't give up on the
Okay, but
railway,
you started it.
Kevin. Why do you want to give up?
Because it's taking too long. All of us live so far away.
Wow, so
That's
something
crazy.
that
It's almost like
travels
Aurora
across the
specifically requested
world
that.
is going to take a while.
Yeah.
Rome wasn't built in a day, my dear boy.
My dear boy, what are you, 30?
That's what I said.
Wait, why did I say 30, not like 50
Yeah.
or something?
30 is pretty ancient.
Damn. Kevin's fast approaching that benchmark.
It is. Soon Kevin's gonna, like, wear a monocle.
Just to clarify, 30 is not old.
Kevin thinks that 30-year-olds should be retired.
And I'm sure a bunch of 30-year-olds won't disagree.
That's true, yeah.
Well, how do you know that's true, Kevin?
Are you 30?
Have you survey said a bunch of 30-year-olds?
guess
survey
not.
said.
What?
Yeah, Family Feud.
Someday, someday. Wait, do you get XP from fishing?
Yes.
Yes.
Neat. Okay, you know what? That's it. I'm gonna listen to an audiobook or something.
No, you can't do that. Then
Why?
you're not going to be able to commentate.
Well,
Yeah.
you guys aren't yapping about anything interesting.
I'm not a conversation starter. They call me a conversation continuer.
No one calls you that, Gale.
That's what they
I
called
do.
me in high school.
That's what I called him in high school.
Way back in the good old days, you know? Glory days.
Audio. Okay, so I just realized that for some reason my microphone was modified or something, a setting. You realize my voice is quiet, and I've realized the rest of the recordings that I've been recording also have that. So, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to cut most of that because my voice can barely be heard. Anyway,
Hey, little Kevin.
yeah.